Hi, welcome back to part 2 of the makeup tutorial. I just spent 20 minutes doing one eye and the video was too long, so this one I've got to keep under 15 minutes. So we're going to go on and we're going to start the tutorial. First of all, you need to take a white foundation. I use UK Beauty colour palette. And you can get it from Superdrug. Comes in a variety of colours: red, purple, blue, pink, everything. So take the white and just do the top of your brow and blend it in so it looks quite subtle and highlighted. Yeah, okay. So once you've done that bit, then you get your main colour. As you can see, I use a red. So you take your main colour and I'm using a mirror, sorry, I can't do it in the webcam because it's backwards. So yeah, you take the red colour or whatever colour you're going to use and you put it all over your upper lid. Oh, I'm just totally falling on there. If you do that, just get your foundation sponge and work it. Okay, so red, it's going to be so messy because I'm rushing. On your upper eye, all the way from the corner around the contour of your eye, follow it round, colour the whole lid. Yep, and then to get the tail, you go from where you contoured just now and then take it up just under your brow. And then take it from the bottom corner and then go up into a tail. You can do points, I don't. Mine's more of a quite a block look. Now at the end of this, what you've just done your tail with, I just take my finger and just draw it up. So you're just pulling the foundation, the eye makeup up, blending it in with your face. You just come up here a little bit, but you can just blend that in so it doesn't look like a line on your face. Yeah, so there we go, that's that bit. Just make sure you've got an even coverage on the top lid in your desired colour. Then, sorry, I need a drink. Okay, then you take I've got a little makeup brush. It's got a fluffy brush on the one end and a little tiny, like a precision kind of brush at the other end. Use the fluffy end, put a bit of your red on there, and just like blend it so it doesn't look like it's quite a crisp line, a harsh line. Just keep blending up a little bit. So it softens the top of the eye. And just take your fingers. You can use cotton bud or any other things. I just like to use my fingers because it makes it easier. Then you take your precision end, put on a darker colour. So if you've gone for a blue, go for a darker blue than what you've used. If you've gone for a red, I use a brown to contour. You just take the darker colour from the corner of the eye and then go round where the eyeball sits in. Yeah? where it sits into your head, in this crease here. Yeah, just follow the eyeball, pushing the brush in all the way around. Yeah, and then take your your fluffy brush and just blend, blend, blend until you come to a look that you like. So just keep blending it, blending it, blending it, blending it. If it's not blending properly, just take a little bit more of your red, just to give it a little bit more depth. When you close your eye, you can see the contour of that. Don't worry that it's not like really precise around here because you're going to be fixing that in a minute. So once you've done that, you take your pencil. Now, a lot of people use liquid eyeliner. I do use liquid eyeliner from the corner just to give this bit a little bit more precision. But on the eye, I like to use a pencil because you can blend it in then. So just follow the line of your lashes on your top lid and make it as thick as you want it or as thin as you want it. Don't worry about going too precise with it because you're going to be blending it in a minute anyway. So just try and keep it as straight as possible. And then just make sure you've got it all covered. And it's even with your other eye. And then I bought this from Avon. You can get them in any Superdrug boots anywhere. It's just got a little like a pad at the end. It's like a foamy kind of brush that smudges eyeliner. Just take that and just smudge the eyeliner. You can use a cotton bud for this. You don't have to put specific things. And just make sure it's all nicely blended into a straight, smooth, sleek finish. Yeah, see, you don't have to be perfect with your eye makeup. It looks good anyway. And if you do, just level it up with your other eye so it looks okay. Then take your red again and just go underneath a little bit. Not too much, just a tiny, tiny bit. Just to give it a little bit of pop. If you do have any makeup, the powder that's gone down, just brush it away with a brush. And then what you want to do next is take your liquid liner. This is just from Asda, it's from Asda George collection. I don't worry about buying expensive makeup because a lot of the time it doesn't last very long anyway. So you just take your brush on your liquid liner and then you just do your tail up. Try and match it up, sorry about the mirror. Try and match it up with your other eye as much as possible. Okay, let's get a little bit more. Okay, there we go. It's totally not straight because I moved as I was doing it. But yeah, just try and get it as neat and tidy as possible. I will show you more on this eye because it's easier for me to do on my webcam. And then take your pencil again and go on your under eye. You need to go on the inner lip. Don't pull your eye down like this because it promotes wrinkles. Just do it really lightly. You don't need to put much pressure on. Just lift it down and then put your eyeliner onto the inner lid. Don't put it in your eye because it can be quite painful. Really don't worry about if you get it messy because you're going to be blending it anyway. And then take your blending brush, again what you need for the top to blend, and then just drag it down a little bit. Just to give it a more smoky blended effect. And then when you finish that, you take your mascara. Now the same with mascara as with any of the makeup that I use. I don't buy expensive stuff because the mascara, it just dries out really quickly and you just end up replacing. So you just, this is 89p from Superdrug and it's just called Long Lash Mascara in black. I don't use false lashes. Just start from the bottom of your lash, twist and pull it up. Work all the way along your lashes, trying to get each one. And with mascara, you can just keep going, leave it to dry, and then add another layer if you want a more defined lash. And along the bottom, just trying to get each lash. And now into the corner of your eye, I try to bring it round like this, so it just looks really neat. Okay, so that's the eye tutorial, and come back and join me again and I'll do the lips. See you in a bit.